Thomas, you've had a briefing with some fairly sobering thoughts behind it.
Yes, indeed. I've got a document here which underpins the government's science, the science behind its strategy, and it really does make some really sobering reading, actually, Colin. This is from the Imperial College COVID-19 response team. They're the ones who've been advising the government on this, as I say, and they say that we are in for the long haul here. They're talking about how they have changed their minds in the last few days based on what is happening in Italy. They also say demand here early in the outbreak is proving to be twice as high on hospitals than they had been anticipating, with a high number of patients being admitted to intensive care and a high proportion of those dying. So they have redone the maths. They are looking again at what is likely to happen here in the UK. And I have to tell you, Colin, that they are talking about, even with the kind of measures that we're hearing about today, that they're predicting that they might reduce the peak critical care demand by 2/3 and half the number of deaths. But even with this optimal mitigation scenario, you're still looking at an 8-fold higher peak demand on critical care beds over and above the available surge capacity in the UK. They're talking that even in the most favourable scenario, there would be in the order of 250,000 deaths in the UK based on that strategy. Now, what they're saying, that the only possible conclusion is that epidemic suppression is the only viable strategy at this time to, in effect, stop the virus circulating. That would have to go on until a vaccine was developed in 12 to 18 months' time, and that the social and economic effects of those measures to achieve that policy goal will be profound. It's hard to underestimate the significance of this document.